Hey beautiful people, welcome back. Welcome to Cheyenne's Legacies channel. Oops. I am Chatelle. Thank you guys for coming. If this is your first time, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit all so that you receive all of my notifications for all of the amazing videos that I make. I'm starting to say that. I'm going to start speaking things, okay? And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you are one of my A1 Day Ones, thank you so much too. Go ahead and put a trophy down by your name so we can put some respect on your comment. Guys, it is early in the, well, it's not early in the morning, but it is morning time. I think it's 9:10. So I decided I wanted to make breakfast. So the only thing I've done, y'all, is brush my teeth, wash my face, put some lotion on it, and I really need some more. I feel like I need a little more. I'm breaking out. I don't know what. I switched over to drinking water all day. Except for nights when I want a little libation. And I guess it's, I don't know, the impurities are coming out through my skin or something because my face never does this like this. So bear with me, enjoy my co-hosts, they won't always be here, okay? So what I'm coming with you today, I have been trying for weeks now to make some shrimp and grits. Okay, if you guys do not eat shrimp, I understand. I get it. If you don't eat pork, I get it. But you could always, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna do shrimp and grits. My shrimp and grits is gonna, shrimp and grits are going to have shrimp, bacon, and I'm gonna use, I think I have some more andouille sausage in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna put those three on there. If you do not eat any of that, you could always use a chicken sausage, turkey sausage. You can omit the shrimp altogether. Eventually that's where I wanna be. Just get rid of it altogether. But seafood is like my favorite. So that's gonna be hard to do. But you can just add whatever you want. You can just use just the vegetables that I'm gonna put in there. What I'm gonna do is I wanna do this kind of fast, because I have to sit down and eat. That alone takes about 30-45 minutes just to eat. And then I have a lot of more videos I want to shoot today. I also want to make some buttered chicken today, and I want to make liver and gravy. I think I made that with you guys before. I may not do the liver and stuff. I may not record that. That's just what I want. I want to eat that this weekend because I'll eat on it all weekend. The butter chicken I want to make because I've never made it before, and I've watched a couple of videos on people making them, and it doesn't seem hard to make. I'm acting like I got here right. It doesn't seem hard to make, and I just always wanted to do it. I know my mom had made it a couple of times, and unfortunately I never got to try it. This is when she was living in South Carolina, so I never got a chance to try it. So hopefully I'll bring her some justice to her shrimp and gravy. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do some TV magic. And like I said, I'm gonna be recording quite a few videos. So I'm gonna try and keep them really, really short. I'm gonna try and do it in like, just record enough where it's like 10-15 minutes at the most. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Good morning, beautiful. All right, guys, I'm going in. I have my bacon here in my electric skillet because we're going to cook the bacon first. I'm going to go ahead and do my grits. I am doing the 5-minute grits, but I cook them longer than 5 minutes. For those of you who only do 5 minutes, bless you. But I'm going to cook mine for about 20-30 minutes. So, and I'm going to use water. I was gonna use, I have some chicken broth, y'all. I went to the store yesterday and still did not pick up any vegetables. So I have some chicken broth and milk, because the milk is gonna make it nice and creamy. If you don't drink milk, you probably could use one of the soy milk, almond milks, whatever. I'm sure it will work. I don't know because I've never done it, but you can do that as a substitute also, I'm guessing. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I don't do any measurement for my, I use this pan, and I only make it really in this pan, y'all. These pans are so old. My pans are so old, but they work, and it holds the heat. So I keep them. But I only use this pan because I know about where the liquid level should be and how many scoops of grits to put in here. So, yeah. Let me go grab the grits because I forgot to pull them out the pantry. Yeah, my chicken broth is a little frozen because my refrigerator is so high. But I'll show you about how much I do. That much in liquid, in the broth. I just double check. I already checked the date. What about that next year? And actually, I'm gonna move this back here. And let that get going, because like I said, I'm gonna cook my grits for a while. I can smell my bacon. Turn this over. Now my bacon, I usually will cook it in the oven. But today I want to use this pan to make the gravy for the shrimp and grits. So I'm using this. And guys, you probably could use turkey bacon with this if you eat turkey bacon. I don't know. Y'all try it and let me know. I'm not going to try it. But y'all do it and let me know. I don't care for turkey bacon. I've tried it several times. I've tried to cook it hard. I've tried to not cook it so hard. It just tastes like a piece of leather to me. I just can't get into it. I try. I can't. So. I cannot. Sorry. Okay. And let that finish cooking. Let this come up to a boil. Actually, I'm going to put some butter in there too. I already have my butter out. Y'all have a whole counter full of stuff over here. I'm going to put about, I don't know, about a tablespoon, teaspoon of butter. Put the top on it. And let it come to a boil. Alright guys, I went in with about 4 spoonfuls, like heapingfuls of grits. So I have that in here. I'm gonna let this come to a boil and then I'm gonna turn it down. And you wanna keep stirring your grits so that they don't stick. And now it's back up to a boil, so I'm going to put the lid on it, and I'm going to turn this all the way down to like 2 on here. And then I'll just keep watching it and stirring it. And what I do like about my one pan here is it has like a little hole in it to let the steam like escape. So I'm going to let this cool down just a little bit first. It's still piping hot. And then I'm gonna put that back on there. We moving along now. All right, guys, our bacon is done. I have just a couple of more pieces in there that are cooking. Here I have jalapenos, celery. I told you I'm starting to love celery. Celery, onions. I have just a little red pepper and then some green bell pepper. Those are gonna go in for our sauce. That is going to go on our grits. And with our shrimp. So now what I'm going to do, now that the bacon is done, there is some oil that's in here from the bacon and there's some of the bits and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut up my sausage and I'm going to fry it in there. Yeah, I'm going to fry it in there. It's going to be a party in my mouth, party in my mouth. Now let me be honest with y'all. For the grits, I use milk and I use the chicken broth. And butter. That's all I put in there. I'm gonna eat it, but I don't want chicken broth. I'm never gonna do that again. Cause I knew that I didn't like that. I don't particularly care for it. I'd like my grits with just some butter. I don't always use milk. I'm just using it for this recipe. I just use water and some salt and some pepper, and I'm good. But we're trying something different. It might all come together and be a party in my mouth, but you know I'm gonna let y'all know for sure. All right, guys. I almost forgot. I put one slice of medium sharp or cheddar cheese in here in my grits. So I'm just gonna mix that out. I really don't want a lot of cheese in here, so one slice, and there's one, I don't know if y'all can hear me. I really didn't want a lot of cheese in it because I'm not a real fan of the cheese in there. So I put one slice of cheese in there. Y'all, Kyla is here with me, so if I don't like this or eat it, she might like it. I'm real picky and particular about textures and things and stuff together, so that's why I said some of the stuff I cook, some of it I eat, some of it I don't, because of texture and stuff. So, she says she eats grits and stuff, so if I don't like it, I pray to God she does. But that's why I didn't make a lot of grits either, because like I said, this is my first time making this. So yes, I'm gonna mix that up in here. And y'all, actually my grits is about done. I just have them on low, so I'm gonna go ahead. The last couple of pieces of bacon that was in there, those are done. I have the sausage is now cut up, so as soon as I take the bacon out, I'm gonna go in with the sausage, and I'm trying to think. Oh, the shrimp is the last thing that I'm gonna need to put in here, and I'm thinking I might make me some coffee too. So yeah, I'll be back. Okay guys, this is what we're looking like with the sausage. So I let that cook for a little while. I could let it get a little darker because I do like it kind of burnt. So I am. I'm gonna let this cook just a little while longer because I like mine kind of burnt. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the vegetables over here. And yeah, the grits are done. I have those on low. The cheese has been put in here. So now all we're doing, whoop! Sorry, it's real TV. I mean, real life. So, yeah, that kind of got me off. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this brown up a little bit. Go in with the vegetables, and we're just gonna build our gravy. And once the gravy is built, we are done and ready to go. I dropped it, Ava.
Okay.
Aw, thank you.
That is too hot.
It was too hot for you. It's not hot though. You're such a great helper. I love you so much. All right, guys, and in with the vegetables I went. So I'm gonna let this cook a little bit. Let my vegetables get a little tender or get tender. And then we're gonna move on to the next step. Guys, to flavor these vegetables just a little more with that sausage, I put just the tip of my spoon in here, and this is the vegetable base. Oh no. Yeah, this is the vegetable base, better than bouillon. So mix that up in here. Okay. And let that cook for a minute while I go and grab my flour. I'll be right back. Huh? You done? You used the pie? Did you?
I'm tired. That's why I'm a big girl. That's why don't pee on the floor. Because I want the crackers.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute, Ava. Need a hand to allow. Alright guys, I'm gonna go in with my flour. And put about as much as you would want for your gravy. I'm gonna put about that much. That should be enough.
You got it, girl. You got it, girl.
You got it, girl. You got it.
You got it, girl.
You got it, girl. You got it.
You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Hey.
Sing, baby.
Stop. Nobody can stop me.
That's right. Nobody can stop you.
And anybody like me.
All right, guys. That has been cooking for a little while. So now I'm going to go in with some chicken broth. And doing the flour like that is just like making a roux as if you were going to make gravy. Because that's actually what we're making.
It's okay. You say sorry.
Excuse me? You don't tell Gigi what to do?
You say sorry.
No, I'm not saying sorry because I didn't do anything to anybody. I made a mess by accident. I'll clean it up. It ain't like you gonna clean it up. Hey, go ahead. I'm making a video. I'll talk to you in a minute, okay? Love you. Alright, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead. This is gonna keep thickening. And you can make this as loose. The longer it sits, the thicker it's gonna get. So you can let this sit and thicken up, and then decide if that's thick enough for you, or if you want to add more chicken broth. It's totally up to you. All right, guys, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. So I got this about where I want it. The flavors are delicious. It is very spicy. I mean, not too spicy where you can't eat it, but it's spicy because of the jalapenos that we put in here. So now I'm gonna go in with my, you know what, I'm gonna go in with my shrimp. Just like it is. And you know shrimp does not take long to cook. I did put some Creole seasoning on this shrimp and a little Old Bay. I'll show you the seasoning in just a minute. And I let it kind of marinate in there. So if you see the juice in the bottom, that's just a little water in the seasoning. All right, let's cook this up. I'm gonna put just a splash of lemon juice on here, just a splash. And I'm gonna turn this down so it can simmer. And this is the lemon juice that I use. And like I said, just a splash. That's it. I wanted to show you guys the Creole seasoning that I had put in there. All right, guys, so I'm gonna let this go and simmer. And while that is simmering, because the shrimp is only gonna take the shrimp about, I don't know, it only takes shrimp a second to cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it cook on one side, then stir it and put it on the, oh, I forgot I put the lemon juice in here. Let me just mix that in real good. Y'all, this smells so good. And if you notice, I really didn't put too many seasonings in here. Okay, so I'm gonna let that simmer and I'll be back. All right, guys, everything is done. Let me stir this a little bit. I put a couple of tomatoes in here because I just want the freshness of biting into it. It being nice and warm, and you bite into it and it releases in your mouth. Yep. All right, so my grits done. These are the grits, y'all. Now you can do them as thick as you want them. I did them to the consistency of what I like. So pour some on here. That's an ounce. be careful with this because you're not supposed to use this on this, but I think I'm pretty good at it. Just pour it right on. See y'all. Then we're gonna take some of our bacon over here and we're gonna crunch this up on top. You guys see? Kyla is ready.
It smells delicious.
I hope it is. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
While I'm fixing your plate, can you clean my mess up over there? I tried to open them up real fast because my stuff was burning
Oh yeah.
and it went everywhere. And I was like, oh, it's just gonna have to wait.
Look at you.
But she's
Oh
picky.
my goodness.
She's picky about the crackers she gets today.
Oh yeah.
I think I got to give it.
No. I'm gonna do it. Thank you.
Mommy, I got another one.
Oh wow.
All right, guys. So here is the bacon. Let me wash my hands and get a picture. Okay, Kyla, I want you to taste this.
Okay.
Oop. Oh. And let me just get a picture right quick. All right, guys. Ooh. Here we go. Our shrimp and grits with bacon and andouille sausage. From my kitchen to yours, bon appetit. Peace. Oh, wait, let's get Kyla to see if she tastes it. And Kyla, be honest, because it's my first time making it.
Okay.
There's cheese in there, too.
Okay.
That's a sticker.
Mhm.
It's good?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
She said, if y'all didn't hear. All right, guys. See you on the next. We'll be back to make buttered chicken.